everyone, it's me again, your host, Paul Guy. Hosting my own show is pretty simple, but what I actually do for a living involves a lot more skill. I've been custom painting cars since I was 16 years old, practicing on my own cars as well as my friends' cars and their motorcycles. 90% of all the vehicles that I've ever painted that won a trophy have been sprayed in a backyard garage. And now I will show you exactly how I did it. I start out with a full disassemble of the entire vehicle. The trunk and door jambs are the first areas that get painted on the car. In order to avoid unsightly tape lines, a custom jig was built. Therefore, paint could wrap around to every single corner of the car's panels without any lines. Instead of taking the engine completely out of the car to paint the engine bay yellow, we decided to leave it in and refinish the engine bay walls with a satin black finish, saving the customer's car downtime and money. How many awards did this car actually win? Try 33 trophies in under 27 shows. This car is proof. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money at a full-fledged shop to get a professional, award-winning paint job. My advice is to find a painter who can use his boss's body shop off the clock, after hours. This is very common in the paint industry and can save you a lot of cash. And if you can't find one, just send your car to me. If you want your ride to be truly unique, you've got to eliminate its door handles. How do they do it? Well, we're about to show you. We will use a rear tailgate off of a pickup truck as a demonstration. First, we'll cut out a piece of sheet metal, the exact same shape and size as the door handle. One of the biggest problems with welding is too much heat, which causes the metal to warp out of shape. One of the best ways to avoid this problem is by welding one area at a time, letting it cool and jumping to the opposite side of the handle in a zigzag pattern until welding is complete. For a strong foundation, we'll apply a thick coat of fiberglass. Next, we'll apply a thin layer of glazing putty, which will fill in any large scratches or imperfections. To eliminate any uneven areas in between the paint and the putty, a thick coat of primer will be applied. And there you have it. The door handle has been eliminated. We're able to enter the vehicle by installing a remote door popping actuator. Numerous things have been shaved off the surface of this car, including all four of its door handles, door moldings, and four corner marker lights, also its hood squirters. There are even things molded to the car, such as a hood extension and a wide body kit. Last but not least, a motorcycle fuel door. Who is the person who actually built this slick looking machine? Who other than owner and builder Ben Ridenour. It's always a privilege working with Ben. In other words, a painter is only as good as his body man.
PSI has been in business for 10 years now. I've been here for 9 of the 10 years. We don't do a lot of car audio competitions. We mainly do show cars. We haven't really got into the car sound quality competitions or DB drags, mainly show cars. Our shop started here in '94. It started off as a electronics repair shop, TVs, VCRs, car audio. And then they started getting into the car audio sales end of it, subwoofers, amplifiers, head units, and just went from there. Average sound system starts anywhere from $1,000 and works your way up from there depending on how complicated you want to get and what kind of sound you want. The in-dash fold-outs are the best, most popular ones. They have the TV, DVD, CD, 5.1 surround sound. You can have the DVD players and the TVs in the vehicles. The law is that they can't be in the view of the driver when the vehicle's in motion. We carry prefab speaker boxes, and we also do a lot of custom-made enclosures also. We build the enclosures in a wood room that we have here in the shop. It has all of our saws, dust collection, and everything we need to put together and build boxes, custom enclosures. The 350Z is a very elaborate car. It's built for show. It has a lot of bells and whistles, a lot of monitors. The customer, he wanted to go with, a lot of monitors. That's the big thing in the show scene right now. And with everything said and done, it was about $25,000. If you want to do something a little simpler, you can do something. We have a Corvette here that is a little simpler, not quite as expensive and elaborate. Corvette has basic system. It's built for sound quality, so they did have to spend some money to get the sound quality. He's about $7,000 in the Corvette. The best way to protect your vehicle is to have a garage, but you can't take your garage around with you when you travel. So when you're out and about, aftermarket security system is the best way to go. Over in Germany, they have an alarm system that when the thief goes to break into the car and the alarm goes off, it shoots fire out from underneath the driver and passenger door. And over here, unfortunately, you can't have that, otherwise the thief would probably end up suing you and winning. I recommend an alarm that's going to protect your trunk, your doors, your windows. They have them now that have GPS tracking, so when the thief steals your car, you can track it by computer. The benefits of having a security system is you can hook a remote startup to it, so you can start your car in the wintertime, and when you get out there it's de-thawed and ready to go. And in the summertime you can leave your air conditioning on, and it's nice and cool when you get in it, and of course to protect your investment. The average alarm costs $350 to $800 depending on how many options you would like the alarm to do. The average alarm system takes between 4 and 6 hours depending on, again, how many things we have to do that the customer would want. This alarm system on this vehicle allows you to roll the windows up and down. It has strobe lights, so at night when a thief comes out to break into it, the strobe lights go off and draws attention. This bike has remote start. If anybody pops the seat to try to get to the battery, the alarm goes off. If they tilt the bike up, the alarm goes off.
Well, after a whole lot of planning, paperwork, and editing, Street Race 101 is finally complete. It was a 3-day shoot and included 6 people in our film crew. Keep it safe, keep it on the track. I'm Paul Guy. Thanks for watching. This show is based on my experiences with building and modifying street cars. Join me as we visit some of the most popular... This show is based on... Join me as we visit some of the most popular... Join me as we visit some of the most popular... Man, what's after popular? This show is based on my experiences with building and modifying street cars. I don't know, I'm getting a freaking mind blank here.
tell us a little bit more about your shop, I think that's all.
But don't refer to it too much, so we got that question coming up.
Right, but I think I just answered. Okay, I got it. Okay, the shop is really great. It's a great group of guys that I've got working with me. There's about 6 of us all together. It's a real good team. The guys have been certified. Some of them are certified. A lot. They just really love the work that they do, and that's really what's important. A good team, a good effort, a good product. The things that we work on are sent out with hugs and kisses at the end. Sorry.
I can stop laughing at first. That was so good.
I got it. Okay.
What type of car do you think is best for drag racing, and why?
I think there's that phone again. Listen, we're busy. You know, what can I say? Now, the absolute best car for street performance is the front-wheel drive car. Now, I used to work on all sorts of cars. I enjoyed all-wheel drive, you know, the rear-wheel drive was okay, but it's all about front-wheel drive. And, you know, it has to do with an old passion of mine back in the old days, LSD. And, you know, LSD is limited slip differential. But now, when I was young, it was a completely different thing. And, but we won't go into that. It was a long time ago.
Okay, should I say the name of the company?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're rolling? Okay. S&H. Okay. All right. Stop laughing. At S&H Racecraft, we repair just about any type of race car, ranging from $11.99 to we generally work on 7, 8, and 9-second race cars. However, we do very often work on 11 and 12-second cars. We work on pretty much whatever they bring in. I don't know. I think that's a bad question. I can't answer that one very.
Let's ask that question again, please. It's nothing to do with you, it has to do with the plane overhead.
Okay, sorry about that. How does nitrous help boost the power of the motor?
Nitrous helps boost the power of a motor by injecting atoms of oxygen into the combustion system of it, which increases the, nitrous oxide helps boost the power of the motor by adding atoms of oxygen into the combustion chamber, which in turn increases that with timing control and everything. Hey, you hit your son of a one more time, which in turn creates more spark or excuse me, in turn creates more compression ratio and makes the car, I cannot believe it, which increases power to the rear wheels by kissing my ass. How about that? I do this all day long up front too. I got to do the sales pitch all day freaking long, and I just can't. I'm tired. Nitrous oxide helps create. Nitrous oxide helps the power.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
How does nitrous help boost the power of a motor?
Nitrous oxide helps boost the power of a motor by inducing atoms of oxygen in the combustion chamber, which in turn increases horsepower and torque at the wheels.
We're done.
Thank you, God.